He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, 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 and music.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review of Porsha having a baby. Is the Porsha having a baby? Porsha pregnant? Porsha having a baby? Porsha and the baby and some Real Housewives. I can't think what the name is. You know, it's just a 3-part special, okay? And I was recovering from Avengers Endgame, from Game of Thrones, and it's like almost 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, you ain't post no video today besides the Game of Thrones talk. You have to post a video, JB, because that's just my rule of I have to post videos, of something every day because I have to be consistent. Consistency is key. So y'all gonna get this Porsha having the baby, Porsha knocked up, Porsha and then a special video, whatever. If you have not done, see, I ain't calling my hair nothing today, y'all. It's my roundhouse dress and stuff. I ain't got no lipstick on, so don't judge me how I look. I know I probably look real, real messy. I ain't drawing no eyebrows or nothing. But y'all gonna take it and love it. If you have not done so, already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird, dun 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 dun, and all that good shit. My voice may sound a little weird, simply because I have been yelling and screaming, because of Avengers Endgame and Game of Thrones. So, we see Porsha is having a maternity shoot. Her and Dennis. It was a cute little picture I did. Get one of the pictures up. Get one of the pictures. They were beautiful, beautiful pictures. Where is it? There it is. And it's really, really pretty. Porsha was a beautiful pregnant person. You know what I'm saying? She photographed really, really well. Had a whole good little wig on and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just her belly got bigger. Or her boobs too. But you know what I'm saying? She still looks beautiful. And Dennis's tattoos photographed well. We can't see which names those may be. But they are happy and love, so who cares? It was really, really cute. And then it was like, okay, we're going to, they got in the bed and ate hot dogs together. Because, he got a whole hot dog restaurant and everything. That was cute too. And we see 2 hours later, Porsha in the refrigerator eating some food. I'm looking like, why is it a camera in her refrigerator? I'm like, that's planned. Y'all put her camera in her refrigerator because she's pregnant. She gonna eat some food. And then we later seen they had a camera in the trash can because when Dennis threw some trash away, it was a camera in there too. I'm like, is it so boring you had to put a camera in the refrigerator and the trash can? I'm like, that's just different. So we do see they have, since the end of Housewives, they have moved in together. He sold his place and moved to her place, okay? But he's still on how far it is from his business. So he drives Porsha to and from work every day. It's like an hour drive or whatever. And he like, it's just too far. He just don't like it, okay? And I can understand, I'm a firm, I won't work somewhere if it's too far. I don't want to be on no 45 minutes, hour commute to and from work, okay? I don't want it. If I've always said, if I can't get to work within 15 to 30 minutes, I don't want to work there. Because if you live somewhere that's so far away, if it's traffic, if it's bad weather, that's even long. But I know people who I work with now who they be like, oh my God, I gotta drive home. It's like a 45 hour minute drive. I'm looking like, what the fuck you were here for? Like, this is too far away. I've never been the person who wants to live far from where I work. So, we see them in a car driving or whatever. That Porsha's house is in Duluth. And so, she's like, we agreed to, we're going to be in Duluth for a couple of years, for like 2 to 5 years. She's like, wait, 2 to 5? So he like, I don't think that's right. I don't think it will be 2 to 5 years or whatever. But they live in a Porsha house. And for the most part, all his stuff is in the basement. This is what I don't understand. Porsha has a huge house. Porsha house not small. However, I get because Dennis had his own whole house. He has a whole bunch of stuff too. But I'm like, Porsha, that house has to be at least a 4-bedroom house. His stuff can't fit in our bedroom. I mean, when they went down the basement to show all his stuff, I should have got a picture of it, but to get all his stuff, it was so. I mean, it reminded me of I mean, it reminded me not. No, he had way more stuff than me, but still, it reminds me of how much stuff I have, and when I move, I'm gonna probably get more because I'm gonna have more space. But I can just imagine. I mean, he had all these shoes and clothes. I mean, it was like walls of clothes. So the one part about it, it looks semi-organized. It looks like they got like a little racks and shelves for him to put down in the basement. Her basement is not finished at all. It's a whole bunch of wood down there, so nothing is finished off. But all his shoes, all his whole life is in Portia's basement. So for him, he not really comfortable there because his stuff is in the basement. I cannot imagine having to go down the basement and look through stuff. Like my parents' house, like my dad had a lot of stuff in the basement, but because he lived lived it for years, and he put his stuff down there purposely because my dad was working before he retired. He would get dressed in the basement to not wake my mom up because he would have to wake up so early for work. So he had a whole like dressers and you know what I'm saying, but down there like it looked like they just said let's move all this stuff down. Like it ain't really organized if you ask me. And he don't want to be in the basement with his stuff. But I mean, girl, it is what it is. He even had cootie sweaters and leather pants. Just all kind. His whole life is in that girl basement. And I feel like y'all ain't want to like get nothing organized. And I feel like too, Porsha and Dennis are wealthy enough to like hire somebody to finish the damn basement and like make it his closet. I'm pretty sure Porsha probably has an amazing closet upstairs because she lived there before Dennis moved in. I'm like, y'all couldn't like get him a closet made. I digress. I'm pretty sure if y'all do it, it'll be free because y'all can get somebody. We gonna post it on our Instagrams and get them all kind of business. Okay. We do see that Shamia and Lauren again. Dennis ain't happy because his stuff in the basement, and again he don't want to let stuff out to see. But anyway, Shamia and Lauren come over to do Portia's belly cast. It was really really pretty. I love that pregnant women do belly cast because it just shows them how beautiful their bodies are. I think pregnant people are beautiful. I think women who are able to carry babies, it's a beautiful thing. So I'm always like, oh my God, look at the pregnant belly. So I think it's cute when people do belly casts. So as they're doing her belly cast and saying chit chatting and with them jaw jacking, Porsha brings up how Dennis is not happy living there, how it can be kind of difficult or whatever because, I don't want him to be unhappy living here or whatever. And they both tell her, like, girl, it's because he don't have no space here. Like, yes, his stuff is in the basement, but it's just down there. Like, and she's like, well, I'm going to clean the closet. They're like, you haven't made room for them in your closets. And she's like, well, no. And I'm like, girl, you are damn near, you're pregnant. Like, she got, I think she's 8 months pregnant at this point in time. You ain't made no room. Okay. And so they tell her, you have to remember that it's not just you anymore. We get that you bought this house. It was for you. It was the first thing that she bought when she, the whole thing with her and Cordell. But it ain't just you no more. Okay. It's the whole baby and it's the whole Dennis. So you may have to, you know what I'm saying, give up some of that, you know what I'm saying? Give up just some, I don't even, what's the word for it? Like, it can't be your house no more. Like, you need to give up some space for him and not just the basement. Like, I would, it just didn't look nice. It wasn't messy. Like, it wasn't like a crack house basement. You know what I'm saying? That's dirty and dingy and it might be crack vials sitting around. I don't know. I saw New Jack City. But again, it's not what I think he wants. So, it was what it was. So, we do see Porsha going baby clothes shopping with Gary with the T because Gary with the T from the Ricky Smiley Morning Show is going to be hosting her baby shower. And so she's like, Dennis want to bring, pick the clothes the baby gonna come home in. He want to pick PJ outfit, but I'm gonna also get an outfit for her to come home in case whatever he pick is ugly. And what he pick will probably be ugly. But I feel like, girl, get her a cute little pink outfit, something real easy and simple because, I mean, all babies wear for the first 6-7 months is onesies. Okay? It's onesies. You put them in clothes just to take pictures, but they don't go nowhere. Baby don't have nowhere to go. So don't waste your money, girl. Don't you? And the one outfit cost like 100. I'm like, 100 for an outfit? 100 and what? And the girl said, "Oh, it's this, she could have said French or I don't. She could have said Italian Vogue." And Gary said, "You ain't got nothing that's American, that's African American made." I say, "But Gary, shut your." So silly. So when Porsha keeps referring to the baby as PJ, he's like, "I don't think y'all should name the baby PJ." And she's like, "We not name her like PJ is like is the nickname. We gonna pick the name once she's born." And then he said, "Oh, puppy, well, how about Pansy?" And she said, "Like the scheme. My baby ain't no scheme." Porsha, that's Ponzi. It's a Ponzi scheme, not Pansy. Different things. But we realized that Porsha and Dennis are both a little bit idiotic because at one point when Porsha and Dennis was talking and he was like, "Somebody get a Theosaurus." I said, "What the fuck is a Theosaurus? A Theosaurus? Like Theo Huxtable, my nigga?" I said, a thesaurus? This fool said a Theos. He said a Theosaurus. And when Porsche said a what? He said a Theos. I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus." I mean, and Porsche, you can't question because your girl, I said, they is made for each other because I said, this fool said a Theosaurus. Girl, it can't even be that bad. Anyway, they talk about the baby shower and, what the little order going to be and how she's invited all these people. Even she invited Kenya and whatever, because me and Kenya been talking, like, she's been calling and checking up on me, and she's been giving me, new mommy advice, because, at that point, Kenya had just had her baby. Because her and Pork was like a couple months behind each other. So she's like, "Yeah, we've been, talking here and there," which like it's real different. It's a whole new normal. I think because Kenya had her baby and she's like, "Girl, I'm not trying to be beef with nobody. Yes, you drugged me one time, a long time ago. We both are now mamas and, in relationships or whatever." They both happy. Let's say that. Anyway, but I think that's cute. So she do bring up how, Dennis wants to do a comedy sketch or comedy thing. He don't want to give a speech. He want to do some comedy. And Gary, like I said, comedian. And she's like, "No." He got some jokes he gonna say. I said, "Girl, this is not gonna be good. This is not, no." We have to wait and see that. We do see Portia that's looking for a house. They in Bughead looking at a house. And Bughead is like 15 minutes away from Dennis's business. Now, while I feel like, you know, he wants to be closer. Okay. The house they went and looked at. She said, because Dennis is unhappy, I want to help do something to make him be happy. So I said, okay, we can start looking at houses. Okay, we can start looking at houses because again, I don't want him being unhappy. So I'm going to try my best to, step in where I can. So they go look at a house. It was 6 bedrooms, 11,000 square feet. And it cost 2.5 million. And I said, first of all, that's too much house for them too. It's 11,000 square feet for Porsche, Dennis, and the baby. No, 2.5. No, that's stupidity. That's new money niggatry. Okay, just don't do it. And not only that, when they went in the house looked too spacious. Like it was a party house. And Portia says, like, this is the kind of house he would have gotten if he was single. Like, they walk in, she's like, "This the kitchen?" They're like, "Oh, no, that's the bar." She's like, "Oh, so you walk in, it's a bar? That's a party house." And I'm like, "It is." And, like, it was just, that's not a family home. It's not at all. I mean, that ain't the kind of house you want with a woman who just had a baby. No, no. And I'm like, what? And, oh, this is great. I can hear the music. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? But for 2.5 mil, boy, used to. Y'all know the price of the cost of living in Georgia. You can get huge houses for not a lot, but not a little either. I feel like they could get something amazing for like 1.5 mil. That's still big, but not too big. And I was just like, that's just stupid. But she said, I don't think that's it. But we can keep looking. And I was like, the house was not. No, that is a bachelor. That's what you get if you are a bachelor, and maybe you and your other 5 bachelor friends want to have bachelor parties all the time with naked women all over the place. That is not no family home. It's just not. No, Jesus, not. So we then see Portia has a family dinner. Okay, with her mama, her sister, Dennis, and his mama. And they sit around chit chatting or whatever, about the pregnancy and what's going to be expected or whatever. And Porsha brings up how she wants the moms, his mom and her mom, to kind of stay there with them after she has the baby. Like, she said she's gonna have a C-section. She's gonna be down for 6 weeks, and so she feel like she gonna need them there every day for at least 6 weeks, day and night. And they like, wait, you both wait, that's a lot or whatever. So Lauren like, well, nah, maybe have them alternate. You don't need both of them here all the time. Like that seems too much. Cause I'm having a C-section. I can't do nothing. I can't get up. Lauren like, no, after a C-section, about 3 weeks after, you can like, start doing little stuff or whatever. You don't really have to wait the whole 6 weeks to be able to do shit. No, I'm gonna, I have three month maternity leave. 6 weeks I can't do this, I can't do that. So we need the mamas here to cook, clean, take care of the baby. Or like I was like, Porsha, so what you gonna be doing? Like, what's going on? And the mom was like, oh, see, she tripping. And Lauren was like, well, how about you have them here for 3 weeks? I think it's like maybe 3 weeks, but not at night. What? Why can't I have them at night too? Porsha, you need a nanny. And she felt like her mamas and the mamas is free nannies. And when Lauren said like, you gonna need time to bond with the baby, I think Porsha is scared and don't know what to do. And so she want all the help she can get. I remember when my sister had DJ, my mom was for a while. My mom was always there, but we were always there too. But Veronica also had her own time with Deej. You know what I'm saying? And I think for maybe the first week, we were there every single day. And then after that, it was, we was there every day. We would go home at night or whatever. But Porsche, no, I want them here every day for 6 weeks. And she wanted them doing everything. But we did. We were watching. Yeah, we were. We rotated stuff. But it wasn't like a whole, I need y'all here for 6 weeks type of thing. So I'm looking like, Porsche, calm down a little bit, girl. You don't need them for 6 weeks. You don't, because you're going to get tired of them. Like, the first week, you do need help because the body's so tired. You know what I'm saying? After a C-section, you can't do too much. But I'm like, you ain't going to need them no 6 damn weeks. Anyway, so it was a whole bunch of back and forth. And, she's like, yeah, because Dennis said, your mama, that she can be here. And she's like, I got to work. Well, Dennis said that you can take days off. His mama works at his restaurant. And she said, oh, so you give me time off to take care of your baby? And then Portia's then upset because, like, see, he be changing his stuff when they be around or whatever. Dennis then say, you know what? I got a surprise for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Mom, I know you be like an hour to get here. Portia, I'm going to tell you about an hour to get here. So I put a bid or the who's I put in the bid? An offer. I put an offer for this house that's not too far that we can all be in or whatever. And we can see what's going to happen. Which made Portia upset. And she go upstairs like, I can't believe you would do that. And he like, it was a surprise. It was a surprise. So she's upset, she's crying. And then, she bring up how, I'm saying, I just don't want, I'm too tired to be moving. I don't want to be moving. I'm too pregnant. I get tired of moving things around. I don't want to do it or whatever. And I don't feel stable enough to be moving right now. I'm trying to be nesting. And that's true. Very, very true. However, I feel like people have moved when they were pregnant. You just hire people to do it. And you just try to stay calm and cool and pay motherfuckers to do things. Okay. Anyway, she also brings up, I feel like he don't care. Okay. Because, you know what I'm saying? She said she feel like he don't care because he isn't comfortable in the house. So he don't care about moving. He don't care. She don't want to move because all he care about is that he isn't comfortable or whatever. She then bring up how, when men will buy a new house and then the surprise will be, I'm going to put you out and you're going to be, without anything. Porsha still has issues from what Cordell did to her. You know what I'm saying? From the whole miscarriage thing when he wasn't around to when he surprisingly divorced her. She found it on Twitter to where when they was breaking up or whatever, he kind of put her out and she had nothing. So everything that Dennis do, she reverted back to something that Cordell did. You know what I'm saying? Well, he went out and surprisingly bought a house and didn't tell me because the house can be in his name. And then we wake up, it's his house, not my house, and I'm homeless. And he want me, so she don't want that kind of stuff. And then for her, that's her issue. And then like, okay, when you put it that way, because her mom, his mom, and Lauren, went to talk to her And she explained the reasons why she was so upset about him. And like, well, no, I don't think he bought it like that. I think he was really trying to surprise you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. But she go into how she just felt like, people will say surprise, and the surprise will be you might be homeless in a couple months. So then we see they go to look at the venue for the baby shower, and Porsha talking to her sister, and Dennis talking to his mama. So Porsha brings up how, you know what I'm saying, she found out that Dennis did not really sell his apartment, or he didn't sell his place. He just rented it out. Even though they agreed for him to sell it, he rented it, and he kind of just mentioned it one day in casual conversation. Yeah, I'm renting the place out, whatever. So for her, she like, men will do that. They will rent out their own place, have you sell your place, and then if y'all break up, you have to leave, and you don't have anywhere to go, and he still has a whole bastard pad. So that was her whole issue. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. She's like, I just felt like, that was him not being honest about it. And you know what I'm saying, I feel like, he said when we got together he was gonna finish the basement, get it finished off or whatever, build the pool, it'll be our home. Like we'll be there together, it'll be our house. And then Lauren said, well, okay, if he do that, will you put his name on the deed so that way he feels like, you know what I'm saying, it's your house. He can feel more comfortable that it's your home. And Portia was like, I mean, he can buy into it. Like, it's wage for him to buy into the deed, but he can't just like, I'm not gonna like put his name on nothing, because it ain't a lease. So, no. And I feel like with Portia, that's the point. You want him to sell his, you want him to do what you don't want to do. You don't want to sell your place because you don't want to ever be left alone. But you want him to sell his place and move into your place. And I feel like what they should have said was, okay, we both should or could sell both of our places. But in the meantime, we'll sell my place. Or no, matter of fact, not even that. We'll look for a place. And once we find someplace, we'll both sell our places and move into one place together. So that way they both on the same playing field. Because as a matter of fact, when Dennis was talking to his mom, he said, I feel like, me and Portia just need to get on the even playing field. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her house. That's her house or whatever. So, it's kind of weird for me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can't force her to sell her home. And his mom say, well, I can talk to her. Like, I can maybe. And he like, nah, you overstepping. Don't do that. It ain't your business. I'll talk to her. And I say, you know what? I appreciate Dennis not letting his mom talk to Portia, because he right. It is his job to be able to communicate with her. And I feel like Portia might hear it better coming from Dennis and not his mama. So, but I do feel like Portia she should realize you're asking Dennis to do something that you yourself don't want to do based on what happened in your past marriage. And you can't make it seem like, Dennis is going to be like Cordell. Anyway, we then see Portia has a baby shower. We seen pictures of her baby shower. It was all on the net. I did not like her dress. It was the little blush type color with the flowers on it, and I just felt like it was ill fitting. I felt like whoever she had made it thinking her body would be bigger, and it wasn't. So it was very loose, and it wasn't a bad dress. Like, she loved it, and that's what matters. But I didn't care for it. I think it would look better had it fit her a little more snugly. It was just loose, and I was like, I think that it's probably made it that way in case, depending on how much weight she gained from the baby. But she was really a lot of, belly and butt. Anyway, she was an hour late to her shower. But people be late. That's whatever. I'll be late all time too. We see it was all the cast there. We seen it was Cynthia and Eva. Tanya was there. Shamari was there. Monique from Potomac was there. Who else was there? I wrote down. Marlo came. I said Eva, Kenya. So it was, people there, whatever. So it was nice. It was a beautiful ambiance. She had, she had rose gold colored ballerinas, like humans painted rose gold, as ballerinas. She was crying watching them. She's like, I just can't wait for my baby shower. Portia's so happy that she's having a baby, because she's been through so much. So it is amazing to see her so ecstatic about it. And we see Dennis get there or whatever, and he came in with Eva husband and Tanya husband. So they was all hanging out. And he starts telling jokes, okay? And I'm like, this shit isn't funny. He brings up how, we got a dog and all the dog do is, what I'm saying, cry and piss everywhere. So, I want to name her Porsha because that's the same thing she do since she been pregnant. I'm like, you just compared her to a dog? This is so stupid. So he told her, and it was funny because when he was telling a joke, Gary was teasing him, had a big sign that said laugh, and he just walked around for people to laugh for each of these lame jokes. But he told a couple more lame jokes, and Gary held up the laugh sign. But he ended it saying how amazing Porsha was and how she hasn't been complaining much, being pregnant. We know with all the appointments and things they have going on. And it was really loving. They kissed and she's happy. Again, Porsha is happy. She is happy. I will say this, though. Porsha, don't be afraid to sell your house and y'all buy a home together. Just so that, as he said, y'all can be on an even playing field. And not only that, if y'all buy it together, then God forbid if y'all do divorce or break up or whatever, it won't be the same thing with Cordell. I feel like also with Cordell, you didn't have your own money. I feel like you are financially in a place where if something happened and you and Dennis broke up, you will be able to get your own place again. But you shouldn't hold on to that house because it was your prize in the Cordell situation. That was Portia's prize as far as Cordell treating her how he treated her and her bouncing back after, basically kind of falling on her face because Cordell was an asshole. So you should not hold on to the prize of winning in the Cordell situation because if you want to with Dennis, like, let it be an even playing field. And Dennis, ain't nothing wrong with that house. It's nice. Y'all can make it be your own. But there probably will always be an issue with the commute. But, until y'all do pick a house, be happy in that damn house. You know what I'm saying? Finish the basement. Get the basement laid out to be like your closet. Okay? And where it can be organized. And leave it at that. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Peace.
He's like love, love,